You're a 9-month-old baby asleep in Leeds. You'll never remember this day, but 40 miles away at Old Trafford, a man in a red shirt just drove his studs into your father's knee on purpose. Years later, he'll write it down in a book. He wanted to hurt him. He'll admit it in black and white. You won't understand any of this for 2 decades. And then you'll make him pay for every single second. To understand the tackle, you have to go back 4 years. 1997, Leeds versus Manchester United. Roy Keane lunges at a Norwegian midfielder named Alf-Inge Haaland and tears his own cruciate ligament. His knee is destroyed. His season is over. And what does Haaland do? He stands over Keane, pointing, shouting, accusing him of faking. Keane is carried off Elland Road humiliated with one name burning in his memory. He would later admit players like Haaland lived in the back of my mind. For 4 years, he waited. April 2001, Manchester derby. Haaland now wears the sky blue of Manchester City. The score doesn't matter anymore. This was never about football. In the 86th minute, the ball sits between them. Keane arrives like a missile, studs straight into Haaland's right knee. Red card. Keane doesn't even wait for the referee. He turns, walks off, but not before leaning over Haaland to deliver a message. The referee's report ends there. Keane's autobiography does not. 1 year later, Keane publishes his autobiography, and in it, a confession that shocks English football. He'd waited long enough, he wrote. He hit him hard. Take that. The Football Association couldn't believe what they were reading. A player admitting in print that a tackle was revenge. The punishment, £150,000, 30 times the fine he got for the tackle itself, plus a 5-match ban on top of the 3 he'd already served. And in his second book, years later, he went even further. I did want to nail him, I wanted to hurt him. Alf-Inge Haaland's body was never the same. His knees gave out. By 2003, he was gone from football. And here the legend usually ends. Roy Keane destroyed his career. Except that's not exactly true. And the truth is better. Haaland finished that match. He even played 4 days later for Norway. His retirement came from a chronic injury in the other knee. Even Alf-Inge himself said it. I never actually said he finished my career. What he couldn't forgive was something else. That Keane had written he wanted revenge, that it was planned. That, he said, is not part of football. So no, Roy Keane didn't end a career that day. He did something worse. He started a countdown. Remember that baby asleep in Leeds. He grows up in Norway, and he grows into something football had never seen. A striker built like a heavyweight, fast as a winger, scoring at a rate that breaks computers. And here's where fate does something you couldn't script. By 2022, every giant in Europe wants him. Real Madrid, Bayern, anyone. He can sign wherever he likes, and out of every club on earth, Erling Haaland chooses Manchester City, his father's club, the victim's club, the one place that would put him face to face with Roy Keane's world. October 2nd, 2022, Erling Haaland's first Manchester derby, 21 years after the tackle. Final score, City 6, United 3, Haaland's part in it, a hat trick and 2 assists. 5 of the 6 goals came from him. To put that in perspective, the last City player to score even 3 against United in a derby did it in 1970, 52 years earlier. Nobody in the entire history of the Premier League had done what Haaland did that day. And here's the part that makes it cruel. Roy Keane is now a TV pundit. His actual job is to sit in a studio every week and watch Erling Haaland score. The man who tried to break the father is now paid to watch the son take everything, and the feud still burns to this day. Roy Keane waited 4 years for his revenge. The Haaland family waited 21, and there's never needed a tackle. No red card, no fine, just goal after goal. Revenge, it turns out, doesn't always come from the man you wronged. Sometimes it skips a generation. Erling Haaland avenged his father. Next video, Dembele, the man they called the biggest flop in football history, until he won the Ballon d'Or.